Do you know that a cat, unlike you, does not recognize itself in a mirror? This simple object that we use every day remains a real mystery for our furry friends. Today, we will dive into the amazing world of feline perception and find out what our pets actually see when they encounter their own reflection. Before we reveal all the secrets of cat perception, write in the comments how your pet reacts to a mirror. Maybe he ignores his reflection or, on the contrary, tries to befriend it. Your stories will help us form a more complete picture of this interesting phenomenon. And in the meantime, stay tuned. Many amazing discoveries lie ahead. Understanding how cats perceive mirrors can tell us a lot about our pet's psychology and even help establish a deeper connection with them. After all, the better we understand their world, the happier our life together becomes. First encounter with reflection. What happens in a cat's head? When a cat first sees a mirror, its reaction usually goes through several stages. First, the pet may freeze in bewilderment, then begin to carefully approach the strange object. Many owners notice how their pets try to look behind the mirror, as if looking for another cat that should be there. This happens because reflections are rare in the wild. Evolution did not prepare cats for meeting their own copy, so their brain interprets what they see as another animal. Interestingly, some cats, after the initial surprise, begin to ignore mirrors, as if realizing that this strange other cat has no smell or sounds. Self-recognition test. Why cats don't pass it. Scientists have developed a special mirror test to determine animals' ability for self-recognition. During the experiment, a colored mark is discreetly applied to the animal's body, and then its reaction in front of the mirror is observed. If the animal tries to examine the mark on its own body rather than on the reflection, it is considered to recognize itself. Cats do not pass this test. Unlike chimpanzees, dolphins, and even some birds, our purring friends do not understand that they are seeing themselves in the mirror. But does this mean that cats are less intelligent? Not at all. Their intelligence is simply structured differently and more oriented toward other senses, especially smell. Smell matters. Why vision deceives cats. In the world of cats, smell is everything. When your pet sees its reflection but does not smell another cat, a conflict arises in its brain. Vision says, "There's a cat there," but smell objects. "No, there's no one there." This cognitive dissonance often leads to confusion. That is why many cats begin to ignore the mirror after several encounters. They cannot solve this puzzle, so they simply stop paying attention to it. This is an amazing example of how differently perception systems can be structured in different animal species. Typical cat reactions to mirrors, from fear to play. Observations of hundreds of cats have shown that their reactions to mirrors can be divided into several main types. Some pets show aggression. They hiss, arch their backs, try to attack their reflection. Others demonstrate curiosity, carefully sneak up, try to touch the mirror surface with their paw. There are cats that use the mirror as a toy, putting on whole performances in front of their own reflection, and some pets permanently lose interest in this object after their first acquaintance. Interestingly, the reaction often depends on the cat's character. More confident animals tend to exhibit playful behavior, while fearful ones may show fear or aggression. Age matters. How reactions change over the years. Kittens usually react more actively to mirrors than adult cats. The little ones can play with their reflection for hours, trying to catch it or look behind the mirror. This is because, at a young age, cats actively explore the world and learn to interact with other animals. With age, most cats lose interest in mirrors. Adult pets have already accumulated enough experience to understand that this strange other cat poses neither threat nor benefit. However, some cats maintain a playful attitude toward their reflection throughout their lives, which makes their behavior especially amusing to observe. Mirrors and territorial behavior. Why are some cats so aggressive? For cats, territory is sacred. When a pet sees a stranger in the mirror who has invaded its domain, this can cause a strong defensive reaction. Some cats begin to mark territory near the mirror, or show other signs of territorial behavior. This is especially pronounced in unneutered male cats, for whom territorial defense is an important instinct. If your pet constantly shows aggression toward mirrors, it might be worth limiting its access to them to reduce stress levels. Remember that for a cat, this is not just a funny game. It can truly perceive the reflection as a threat. Experiments with mirrors. What scientific research has shown? Scientists have conducted many experiments to understand how cats perceive mirrors. In one of them, researchers placed mirrors at different angles and observed how cats reacted to suddenly appearing reflections. It turned out that most pets initially reacted to the reflection as if it were another cat, but quickly lost interest. In another experiment, cats were shown reflections of other animals. Interestingly, cats reacted differently to the reflection of a dog or human than to their own reflection, more cautiously and with greater attention. This confirms the theory that cats do not recognize themselves in mirrors, but can recognize reflections of other creatures. Comparison with other animals. Who is smarter? The ability to recognize oneself in a mirror has long been considered a sign of high intelligence. This skill is possessed by humans, great apes, dolphins, elephants, and some birds, such as magpies. Cats, like most mammals, do not possess this ability. But does this mean that cats are less intelligent? Not at all. They simply have a different type of intelligence, more oriented towards survival in the wild. Cats are excellent hunters, remember complex routes, and can solve practical problems. Self-recognition in a mirror was simply not an important skill for their evolutionary success, so they did not develop it. Practical advice. How to help your cat get used to mirrors. If your pet fears mirrors or shows aggression toward them, there are several ways to help. Start with a gradual introduction. Place a small mirror on the floor and allow the cat to approach it on its own. Do not force your pet to look at the reflection if it does not want to. You can place favorite toys or treats near the mirror to create positive associations. Some owners notice that their cats are calmer about mirrors when they see their owner interacting with their own reflection. This can help the pet understand that the mirror is a safe object. Funny stories. When cats and mirrors create comedy, cat owners share many funny stories about their pets' encounters with mirrors. For example, one cat would come to the bathroom every morning and greet its reflection as if greeting an old acquaintance. Another cat would stage real boxing matches with the mirror, trying to hit its opponent with its paw. It is especially fun to watch kittens who see a mirror for the first time. Their reactions range from complete shock to unbridled joy. Some little ones try to look behind the mirror to find another kitten, and when they don't find one, they look genuinely puzzled. These moments are real treasures for cat lovers. Mirror illusions. How cats react to distorted reflections. Interesting fact, cats react differently to regular mirrors and distorting surfaces. If you show a cat its reflection in a convex mirror or a Christmas ornament ball, the reaction can be much more vivid. Some pets literally freeze in amazement seeing their distorted image. This is because the distorted reflection looks even less like a real cat, and the pet perceives it as something completely new and strange. Such experiments once again confirm that cats do not recognize themselves in mirrors, but perceive the reflection as another creature. Summing up our mirror journey, we can say that cats are amazing creatures with their own unique perception of the world. They do not recognize themselves in mirrors, but this does not make them less intelligent or interesting. On the contrary, their reactions to reflections open a window for us into the amazing world of feline thinking. And now I want to ask you, what was the most unusual reaction to a mirror your pet has had? Perhaps your cat invented a special game with the reflection, or showed an unexpected reaction. Share your stories in the comments. I am really interested in learning about your observations. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Click the bell to not miss new episodes about the mysterious world of our furry friends. Share this video with cat-loving friends. They will surely be interested to learn why their pets react so strangely to mirrors. In upcoming episodes, we will continue to uncover the mysteries of feline perception and behavior. Get ready for new discoveries and amazing facts about our beloved purring friends. And remember, even if your cat doesn't recognize itself in the mirror, it always recognizes you, its favorite human. In a world full of mysteries and incomprehensible reflections, you are the most real and important thing for it. Until we meet again in the world of feline secrets.